Hey everyone, we are back with Shelly T. Boss, and today I'm going to show you guys a really cool tool to being able to get where it is that you're wanting to go. So, biggest thing is when you are wanting to be able to get somewhere in your life, you need to have a certain skill set and mindset and environment in order to achieve that. So, I'm going to write that down. Skill set, mind set, and environment. So we're going to look at those things today. Dean Graziosi, I believe, talked about how being able to work on yourself inside, being able to have that first is going to be able to help you in wherever you're wanting to go, because there's so many people that are advertising their products and their programs and all that to being able to get you to where you're wanting to be. But in order to do that, you need these three things to be able to accomplish that. So we're going to look at this and we are going to be able to identify exactly how to find that. So if you guys watched the last video, hopefully you guys took the time to be able to really identify the things that you needed to work on. So we're going to go a little bit deeper today. We're going to look at these things in what is inside you, what's inside work, and what's outside work. Because outside work is going to tap into your environment. Mindset is going to be able to tap into this. This is the things that you're going to be able to grow on. So we're going to look at those things today. So let's start. So when you think about some of the things that you're good at, if you could make a list of them, so like if it's marketing, or maybe if you're really honest with yourself, and this is where it comes into really identifying your weaknesses, maybe you've noticed that you complain more, or maybe you have a negative outlook, or maybe in the morning you have this habit of staying in bed longer. Maybe you're not that productive. Or maybe something that you're actually good at is you're really, really good with like art and graphics and stuff like that. Or you have a passion for, internet marketing. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I identify if ever you're trying to find your passion, there's a real simple way of being able to do that. I showed you guys through Pinterest. I'm going to be showing you guys through YouTube. It's really simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. And you can be able to identify really what it is that you're here to do, being able to get started on that, and then just growing those things. It's simple, very, very simple. So now we're going to look at these things and identify whether it's a skill set, which skill sets we're going to put in your hands because we work with our hands. Mindset we're going to be putting inside of us, and environment is going to be outside of us. So we're going to look at this marketing. So that is a skill set. Complaining, that's a mindset. And staying in bed, that's environment. So we're going to keep that out here. Being not productive, that is also a skill set. And then you're good at arts, graphics, skill set, and internet marketing. That is a skill set. So see that you've got a lot of skill sets, and life is all about balance. So we need to look at more of like our mindsets and our environment. Now we can also look at these things. Obviously, the goal is, what's the opposite of being not productive, it's being productive. So if you can be able to acquire that skill set and being productive, getting yourself a new habit, you can be able to really start moving into your core area, which is like your passion, your purpose, what you're here, what you're meant to do. And, all of these things, yep, love that, awesome. Okay, that one we need to work on. So we're going to look at that one. Obviously, I've already discussed that. Staying in bed, that's obviously affecting that part. So being able to, what's the opposite of, getting out of bed earlier, maybe doing some exercising to improve your environment. What is around you? Because everything that is inside of you is going to be reflected outside of you. So maybe this is the biggest thing that's affecting it is the complaining part. Maybe this is actually tied into what's keeping you into bed, that's giving you a negative outlook. Oh, that one totally belongs inside. And that's affecting your outside environment. So we're going to look at all of these things. It's a system. It goes around. What goes around comes around. So being able to look at, we're going to put this as the cord, changing your cycle. So then looking these things, okay, got the marketing, awesome. We're going to keep acquiring more skill sets to being able to get better at your marketing, because once this stuff begins to change, then this stuff will change. Like it all works as a system. And it's just being able to identify what of those things need to be worked on. It's very simple. I mean, most of the work that you're going to be doing is all starting inside of you. So it's what they say, it's actually 20% work, 80% mindset. I want to throw in skill set in there too. Well, that one kind of goes in with working. So yeah, so 80% mindset. So being able to change and work on your inner self so that your outside self can improve. So it's super simple. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to be putting out more videos like this one. Take a moment just to be able to get your own chart. If you like this one, I can be able to send this to you. I'll put that on my website. You guys can be able to get it there. And being able to actually take that time, or if you guys have seen my other video in the OneNote, I mean, I can erase this up and set up a separate page. You guys can just copy and paste it. That way it's so simple. And then being able to print that off and then just identify those things inside of you so that you can be able to see what it is that you need to work on inside yourself so that your outside, your environment can change. Because obviously you're working on your passion. If you're doing what you want to do, you're not going to want to stay in bed. You're going to feel productive. You're going to have a more positive outlook. The complaining is going to stop. I mean, like, can you guys see the system? Can you see how easy it really is just to be able to mark this down and then just to work on it? Do the work, really see what it is that's holding you back. These are the blockers right here. These ones right here. The ones that that you can feel, you're like, yeah, I don't really feel good about that. I know I should be more productive, but I just don't feel like it. I want to stay in bed. It's all tying in with these. There's that whole balance thing of the yin and the yang. So being able to be into flow with that, understanding there's that, being able to see the light in there and moving over to the light and having minimal darkness. And yes, we're all going to have it, but as I see it, if this was the black side, okay, with the white dot, move that into the white dot, and this is a poor mindset, and this over here is a successful mindset. It's simply just moving from one side to the other. And that's it. It doesn't need to be any more complex than that. All you got to do is just be able to get this, jot it down, look at what you've been doing, place it where it needs to be at so that you can be able to see what you need to work on, so that you can begin to work on it to change your environment. It's that simple. It doesn't need to be complex. So that's it. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and tell me what is some of the things that you're noticing, that you've noticed into the day, if you'd like to share, that is holding you back. What is holding you back? And have a good day, and see you guys on the next inspiration. Thank you guys for joining.